In this courtroom, justice meets emotion. A husband stands before the judge, his freedom hanging by a thread. A wife's forgiveness, a judge's warning, and a bond that could break at any moment. This is law on the edge.
That's correct, John. But does the state have a position on bond if the court were to continue this matter?
Currently, the issue is the no contact order with the alleged victim in this matter, and we don't have a position regarding bond. However, we do have the alleged victim here in the court today. If the court would like to get a fuller picture of whether a possible amendment to a no violent contact would be appropriate.
All right. All right. And you're Miss Kimmons, ma'am? Are you Miss Kimmons?
Yes.
Okay.
In court today, a man faces his moment of truth. The judge gives him a choice: stand trial now, represent himself, or wait for a lawyer. But beneath the legal terms, a deeper story of family and forgiveness begins to unfold.
What is your position on that? Do you wish for things to remain the same?
What do you mean remain the same?
Meaning that he would still be prohibited from having any contact with you?
I'm fine with contact. I just, in my opinion, I would prefer that he's not allowed, like he's on some kind of probation where he's not allowed doing any kind of drugs, anything like that, and he has to go to counseling,
So this would be bond, which means the case, it wouldn't be probation. The probation happens after a person pleads guilty or gets...
The prosecutor steps forward, mentioning a no-contact order. The alleged victim is present in the courtroom, ready to speak. The air turns heavy as emotions rise behind calm voices.
And you could put in a lot of terms and conditions, like not to be in possession of any weapons, not to have any violent or turbulent contact with anybody or the alleged victim or whatever. But you're okay with having contact with your husband so long as he's not under the influence of anything?
yes, and I would like him to get some kind of counseling as well.
And that may be putting the cart before the horse at this point. That could be something, if there were to ultimately be a conviction in this case, certainly if the court were to place him on probation, we would want to address the reasons why we find ourselves here today. And those reasons include either substance abuse or mental health issues, then this court has the resources to order that. Okay? All right. So, Mr. Kimmons, you're...
When the judge asks the wife if she still wants contact, her answer shocks the room. She says yes. She believes in change, as long as he stays sober and seeks help. A flicker of hope enters the courtroom fore. The judge carefully explains, this isn't punishment yet, it's bond, a set of promises the defendant must keep. No alcohol, no drugs, no violence. One wrong step, and it all collapses.
How long have you been married?
Could be 10 years in January.
And you still have your job at Carvana?
It's like on hold right now.
Okay.
There's some
But you've
sort
not
of-
been terminated?
No, I have to fill out a paperwork and prove where I've been since I haven't been at work. I've talked to my boss like twice.
Okay. So he knows where you've been?
She
She?
does. She does know where I've been. Like I said, I have to file some sort of paperwork that gets,
The man nods quietly. 10 years of marriage hang in the balance. He promises to follow every rule. His wife's faith may be the only thing keeping him free today.
Access the court records online, and it will prove that you were arrested and that you were subject to that bond. Okay, and confirm your address again for me, please, Mr. Kimmons.
The only address that I have is 531 Huron Drive West, Apartment B as in boy. Heath, Ohio. if it makes a difference.
The courtroom turns thoughtful as the judge speaks from experience, reminding both that justice isn't just about punishment. It's about understanding what brought them here in the first place.
All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to continue the case today at your request, Mr. Kimmons, so that your application for court-appointed counsel can be processed. Furthermore, I'm going to modify the bond at this time to a recognizance bond with several conditions. One, obviously no violent contact with Erica Kimmons. Number two, you're not to consume any alcohol or drugs. And number three, you're not to be in possession of any weapons. And that's beyond just guns. That means knives, clubs, crossbows, what have you. If your application is approved, the attorney appointed to represent you will notify you of that fact, and they will receive notice of all future court dates, so it's critical that you stay in close contact with them. If the court denies your application for court-appointed counsel, you'll be notified directly by the court.
Could I add another phone number on there?
Yeah, the bail can assist you with that after we go off the record here. But that being said, let me kind of be more specific when I say no violent contact. What I mean is, if the cops get called to the house for some reason and there's an allegation of physicality going on, even if no charges are filed or no arrests are made, that could be a violation of your bond, and your bond could get revoked and you're back where you are right now. Okay, so it's important that you follow those rules. And Mrs. Kimmons, you can obviously contact the prosecutor's office if you believe that he's violated the term regarding the no alcohol or drug use. Okay.
Now, will he be drug tested?
Not necessarily. Typically, we only will do that if we have suspicions that somebody is using, and that's usually because they show up in court, obviously under the influence. And
Now, what if I have suspicions of him?
you can certainly let the prosecutor's office know through the victim's advocate, and then they'll bring it to the attention of the court, and I'll make a decision as to how to proceed. Okay? All right. Okay. Very well. You have any other questions, there, Mr. Kimmons?
No, sir.
Mr. Sapp?
In the end, the bond is granted, but with strict terms. The judge's final warning echoes through the room. One mistake, one violent moment, and freedom disappears. Justice, balanced by mercy.